In this video, we're going to cover probably one of the most important questions there is in an interview, and that is, what is your biggest accomplishment? I say it's one of the most important ones because as the interviewer, it really tells me what kind of job you've been doing in your previous job and what are you most proud of. Now, there are some bad ways to answer this, and I think some of them are because people never want to say anything bad about their current employer. Some of the crazy responses I have had in the past when I was interviewing a recent college graduate and I asked him what his biggest accomplishment was, he said, "Well, I've never received an F." And I was sitting there like, wow, really? That's the biggest accomplishment you've had, is you didn't fail a course. Not that you have a 3.8 or something like that, but that you met the bare minimum of the expectations at whatever school you went to. I also had a lady say that her biggest accomplishment was that over the past year she had perfect attendance. And again, I'm looking at it like, wow, that's your biggest accomplishment, that you showed up. I understand showing up is a lot of it, but I want you to do more than just show up. So how should you answer this question? And if you can't answer it this way, then here's a heads up for everybody to start looking for ways so that you can answer it this way. All businesses, whether they're for-profit, non-for-profit, public, government, they're interested in two things. And one is increasing revenue and the other is reducing costs. So no matter what your job is, you should look for opportunities to either increase revenue or reduce costs. And anything surrounding those, since that's the thing that the business is most interested in, that should be your biggest accomplishment. So, and it doesn't matter what kind of job you have. If you're a server at a restaurant, then look for opportunities. I mean, there's tons of waste and abuse in the restaurant industry. Look for ways to cut the expenses of that restaurant. There's, you can look at other ways that, have specials or something like that, to increase revenue. If you're a lifeguard and you just have had a summer job, then look for opportunities to increase revenue. You can have some kind of party, you can have some kind of swim thing going on where you bring in additional revenue, or you have some marketing campaign that increases the number of people that are associated with the pool. So there's a lot of things you can do. So if you have something like that, then that should be your biggest accomplishment, and you should be able to explain how you came up with it, who you made the recommendation to, and how it was implemented, and how much money it either earned the company or saved the company. If you can't say something like that, I would highly recommend that you start looking for opportunities in your current position where you can either look to make recommendations to increase revenue or decrease costs.